I'm here with Clarke Price at the AICPA Leadership Conference, and he's about to speak on the value of volunteering and associations in the profession. So, and Clarke, you're now the chairman of the ASAE this year.
That's right.
In addition to being the CEO of the Ohio Society of CPAs.
That's right.
And I have to confess, also one of my good friends and mentors. So anyhow, welcome, and so tell me what's your version of the value of volunteering and associations? How do they play a role in being a CPA?
Well, I think the first thing is associations are great. It's an opportunity for people in a common profession to come together and accomplish things. And it doesn't matter what the organization is. It's that coming together feature that I think is important. I think it's critically important. But the most important issue, the greatest value for associations today is that, in simple terms, nobody else is looking out for the members. We, as the Ohio Society of CPAs, we as the American Society of Association Executives, we are 100% focused on our members, looking out for their interests, protecting their interests, challenging them if necessary, giving them the resources they want, things that nobody else is going to do. Think about it. In the case of any association that's looking out for its members, trade or professional, the specific needs of that group, there's nobody else going to pay attention to. So clearly, that's one of the great values that come from associations. The other thing is talking about relationships and the networks that get built through involvement in associations and volunteering and being a part of it. You see long-term friendships made, but you also see alliances created, people who are otherwise competitors coming together for the common good of the organization, of the membership. That's where the power comes, and that power only comes when individuals say, I want to get involved. And some get involved because they're upset or feel a specific need. Others get involved because they simply want to be involved. But as members volunteer, become engaged, work on a project, move to another activity in many instances, rise through leadership roles, they're always looking out, not just for themselves, they're looking out for the membership as a whole. Nobody else is doing that. That's the advantage.
Cool. How about we're here with young professionals. What's your message to young professionals about leadership? How can this help them from a leadership perspective as they grow?
Yeah, one of the great advantages of volunteering in an association it is for all practical purposes, a zero risk point. For the employer, I can take a staff person, I'll use myself as an example. I can take a member of my staff and say, go get involved in the Ohio Society of Association Executives. There is no downside to me, or very little downside to me, as the employer at the Ohio Society of CPAs. And that staff person is gaining skills in interpersonal relationships. They're developing leadership skills. They're expanding their perspectives. They're learning more from the people that they're working with that they bring back to the job and allows them to do a better job. The same thing happens across every organization. Your young members can volunteer, become engaged, gain new skills, gain a sense of, I am part of a profession, something bigger than the company that I work for. And it's the association that creates that identity with, I'm part of something bigger than simply the company I work for.
And that's real important, we've seen from a generational perspective
No
as
question.
well. So
No
those
question.
are all good. Well, good. Well, we're looking forward to your presentation. Thank you.
I'm happy to be here.
All right.